In this world, we cannot trust what is in our foods anymore. So it's our desire to grow our own food. We are choosing organic gardening with no use of pesticides or artificial fertilizers that may have possible toxic chemicals in them. We have teamed up with our friends to work together, sharing the garden work contribution and eventually the harvest. We have come today to do some weeding. Look, the man is working. He's a gardener. We are out here weeding the garden today, just to keep it orderly so we don't have weeds growing in among our crops. These are the tomato plants. Right here is an excellent weeding tool. Yeah, turn it over. That is a great tool for weeding. It saves your back. Now, it just works like this. It makes it very easy to just pick up the weeds with a rake after you've loosened them up. When God created man, He created Adam, the first man. He put him in a garden. It's man's job to tend the garden. Yeah, to work by the sweat of thy brow. Here is a row of climbing tomatoes. I've got 3/4 of it weeded. I still need to weed in close. But I have to get down on the ground to do it because, like, you can see the peppers. It's nice and clean. I had to do that by hand. And I need to do this. I am hard at work and he's hardly working. Oh, there's a ladybug. Sometimes you gotta get down in the dirt to do the handwork. Weeding is a little bit like raising children. We need to remove the possible tears that could draw our children aside, or they will grow up wrong. The weeds could choke the plant and stunt their growth. A row of bell peppers here. And I'm working on weeding. These are the pole beans that are just getting started. They will climb up those lines and it'll make sort of an A-frame. A little break. So we have some chairs, some resting area in the garden. And he is taking a little break. Summer squash. 5 rows of potatoes. Cucumber plants, which we're hoping will climb up on these things. The cucumber cage, Julie has planted something. I'm not sure. It might be spinach or is it lettuce? Looks like a mix of things. Been eating the corn. Very likely deer. I'm guessing this is deer poop. We've seen evidence that deer has been in the garden. We're going to have to come up with a solution to stop the deer from eating all the corn. Some beans, and something is also eating them. You can see the leaves are riddled with holes. And some of the plants have actually been chewed right down to pretty much nothing but stems. Marked a path so the children know where they can roam, because the children play in the garden when mom is out here working, which is a smart idea to have a place for them. Sunflowers there, and the children have a little fence to protect their little flowers that they have planted close to the house. The children's little playhouse that they like to hang out in, that is in the midst of the garden, in the middle practically. The chickens hang out here and also hang out in my truck. This fencing isn't tall enough to keep the deer out. Start of a watermelon plant, children's gardening tools, and their toys. They like to dig in the dirt and play in the garden, so there's areas where they can play. Working in the garden is a peaceful place. It gives you the opportunity to get sunshine, vitamin D, and some exercise. Plus the added benefit of being in touch with the earth to get grounded. We're exposed to far too much Wi-Fi waves and signals that run through the air, things like that. So it's important to get grounded, to be in touch with the earth. So it's healthy to spend some time outside. Plus, it gives my husband and I time to work together on a project. And when we're able to reap the harvest, it will be satisfying. Tomatoes and the peppers have all been weeded. We will come back another day to do some more. This garden is situated in a country setting. They have a lot more sun than we have at our place, so we're sharing the garden adventure.